Imagine an empire so vast that it stretched from North Africa to the Middle East, poised to conquer the heart of Europe. The year is 1683, and the Ottoman Empire, led by Grand Vizier Kara Mustafa, has its eyes set on Vienna, the last bastion standing between them and total European dominance. The city is surrounded, outnumbered, and outgunned. But in the darkest moment, a coalition of European forces emerges, bringing hope to the defenders. What follows is one of the most dramatic battles in history, the Siege of Vienna. The following images in this video have been altered and generated using AI technology. They are not exact replicas of historical events or people, but are used to provide a visual representation of what the events may have looked like. These images are intended solely for illustrative purposes, to help bring the story to life. By the late 17th century, the Ottoman Empire was at its peak, commanding fear and respect across Europe and Asia. With Sultan Mehmed IV at the helm, the empire had already conquered vast territories. Vienna was the next target, a gateway to Western Europe. For Grand Vizier Kara Mustafa, taking Vienna was not only a military conquest but a strategic and symbolic victory. His army was immense, an estimated 100,000 strong, with soldiers from all corners of the empire. They marched toward Vienna with one goal: break the city, and Europe would be theirs. Vienna's defenses, though formidable, were woefully understaffed, with only 15,000 defenders. Under the leadership of Count Ernst Rüdiger von Starhemberg, the city's fate rested in the hands of a few brave soldiers and civilians. The Ottoman forces arrived at Vienna's gates on July 14, 1683, surrounding the city from all sides. The siege dragged on for weeks, with the Ottomans bombarding the walls, digging tunnels, and launching relentless assaults. Supplies ran dangerously low inside Vienna, and disease began to spread among the inhabitants. Morale was sinking. Outside the city, however, help was on the way. Leopold I, the Holy Roman Emperor, had fled Vienna, but he wasn't abandoning the fight. Called for aid, rallying the European powers. Poland's King John III Sobieski answered the call, bringing his renowned winged hussars along with troops from various German states. This coalition of forces would soon become Vienna's last hope. By early September, as Vienna's defenses were on the brink of collapse, the relief army led by Sobieski arrived. The coalition forces, numbering around 70,000, took a risky move to launch an attack on the Ottomans. On September 12, 1683, they made their move. The final battle took place on the Kahlenberg, a hill just outside Vienna. In a stunning display of tactics and bravery, coalition forces charged down the hill, with Sobieski leading his legendary winged hussars. The Ottoman forces, taken by surprise, struggled to mount a defense. Within hours, the Ottomans were routed, and Kara Mustafa was forced to flee. The victory at Vienna marked a turning point in European history. The Ottoman Empire, which had once been the most feared force in Europe, was now in retreat. The battle not only saved Vienna, but also signaled the beginning of the end of Ottoman expansion into Europe. For the European powers, the victory was celebrated as divine intervention. Jan Sobieski was hailed as the savior of Vienna, and the coalition's success paved the way for a new balance of power in Europe. Kara Mustafa, on the other hand, paid a heavy price for his failure. Upon his return to Istanbul, he was executed on orders from the Sultan. The Ottoman Empire, though still powerful, would never again pose the same level of threat to Europe. The Siege of Vienna became a symbol of European unity and resistance against foreign invasion. It marked the beginning of a shift in the balance of power, as European states began to recover and expand, while the Ottoman Empire gradually weakened. The battle is remembered not just for its military significance, but for its cultural and religious implications as well. It represented a clash between Christian Europe and the Muslim Ottoman Empire, a conflict that shaped the course of history for centuries to come. The victory also led to a renewed spirit of cooperation among European powers. The Though political and religious divisions would continue to cause strife, the memory of the Siege of Vienna remained a powerful reminder of what could be achieved when Europe stood united against a common threat. And so, the Siege of Vienna stands as a pivotal moment in history, a battle that could have changed the face of Europe forever. The bravery of the defenders and the unity of the coalition forces turned the tide against one of the greatest empires of the time. If you enjoyed this journey through history, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe for more incredible stories from the past, and don't forget to hit the bell icon so you never miss a new video. Thanks for watching.